Hello world through YouTube. My name is Jeremy. Excited about the next 90 days, and I hope that you guys will follow me and watch me and keep me accountable for what I'll call my next phase of my workouts. As you guys can see from the video at the beginning of this, or from the picture at the beginning of this video, I've lost some significant weight over the last couple years. About 2 years ago, some good friends of mine put together, and myself put together, a weight challenge where they all bet me $100 a piece, and or I guess it was just $20 a piece, but it turned out to be quite a few friends that bet me, and I had to lose 40 pounds in, I think it was about 4 or 5 months. Ended up losing 60 pounds in the same amount of time. I was about 270 at the time and dropped down to what, about 220, 218, something like that. But anyways, that was about 2 years ago. I've pretty much kind of maintained, fluctuated here and there throughout the last year and a half or so, and just ready for the next phase and just kind of moving forward and getting down to my more ideal rate of weight of around 200 or 190 or so. So over the years, I've done, while I was doing that program, I did a boot camp. A gal, actually, her name was Ramona Graham, does an awesome boot camp here in South Carolina. I also did another boot camp where a good friend of mine, Larry Clevenstein, headed up. Did my own workouts for a while. I play a lot of tennis and mountain biking, and do mountain biking with my buddies. So I stay pretty active. Last year, at the end of the tennis season, I really pulled a hip flexor really bad. So for the last 4 months, I've done nothing, and it's when I say I've been fluctuating right now, I'm on the high end of my flux, if you will, and I'm probably around 235 right now. So anyways, I want to just really get back and get focused, and I've been following some of you guys on YouTube and what you've done with the P90X. You've sold me. I think this is my next challenge, my next phase. I want to try to do the P90X program. I ordered it. It's here. I watched the intro video, and it looks exciting. So again, hopefully you guys will follow me for the next 90 days as I take this challenge and give you guys updates of where I am and what I'm doing. I'm going to take daily photos, and at the end of it, hopefully have a cool little snapshot of where I started and where I'm going. I'm not real good with this video thing, so I don't know how clean this is going to look. It's probably going to be pretty choppy, but that's okay. I'm not here to impress anybody from my video skills. Just want to get you guys following me and keeping me motivated. Please send me any emails, any messages, do whatever. I've been following you guys for some time, from some of you P90X guys out there, as well as some of the South Beach diet videos. I've followed some of those guys, so I'm anxious to get to know you guys, or let you guys watch me and keep me motivated and give me any advice that you see as we go through this thing. I'll try not to be so long-winded moving forward, but I thought, just introducing you a little bit about me and where I've come from and where I'm going would be smart. So, or would be a good idea, rather. So, a little bit more about me. I've got an absolutely gorgeous wife. She works out 24/7. She looks like a supermodel. Works out, again, she works out 5 days a week. 2 little boys, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, that are adorable as can be. When I started working out about 2 or 3 years ago, to get back in shape when I was close to 270, it was a lot because of Jace, my oldest son. We were at the playground playing, and I saw one dad, swinging on the swing set with his kids, and my son at the time was just now starting to walk, so I wasn't challenged with keeping up with him. For those of you with kids, you know what I'm talking about. But I saw my son, or the kid at the playground, just running and jumping and going crazy, and dad, doing the same thing. His dad doing the same thing with him. And I sat there and thought to myself, God, a couple years or a year from now, it's going to be my son, and the shape that I'm in, I'm just not going to be able to keep up. So that kind of was a big turning point for me, and that's when I really got into gear and started doing those boot camps and working out and watching what I ate and you know, dropped down around 220. I've been pretty satisfied with my weight around the 220, but with my last injury, that weight has jumped up to around 235, and I think if I'm going to do it, I'm just going to go full force and drop down to around 200, maybe even 190 if I can get there. But anyways, so yeah, and I've got another son, Jared, who's 2.5 years old, and he is a handful, and they're two awesome little boys, and they just got the perfect little family. So anxious for the next 90 days to see how it turns out. I hope you guys keep me focused and dialed in, and I'll do the same, and I guess go from there. So I guess I can close out now. If there's anything else I'm forgetting, I'm sure I'll come back. I'll post again my pictures that I took from the first weigh-in at 270 and dropped down. I think it was around 218 when I finished that. Again, now I'm up a little bit, so when you see my first pictures of the P90X program, you know, I'll look a little bit bigger than I did at the end of my last workout about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. So anyway, sorry about the scatterbrain, you know, message here. I hope you guys that have done these videos can appreciate. You know, I haven't put together any kind of script or anything. I'm just kind of speaking from the top of my mind, and I hope I'm not leaving out anything. But feel free to subscribe and follow me. It'd be cool. I'd love to have lots of people, you know, on there, and I think it'll keep me dialed in and focused. And again, I appreciate everybody's comments and positive words, and hope you can follow me over the next 90 days as I change today as my sign-in name is. Anyways, take care, you guys. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you later. Bye.